just signed her pro boxing deal. We'll get into this and much more on this episode of Famous News. My name is Stephanie Trucco, and thanks for watching today's episode. Along with becoming one of the UK's most popular adult content creators, Amber has also recently signed a multi-fight deal to participate at the Kingpyn Boxing tournament. But more than just that, Amber has already made herself quite a bit of enemies. And I'm not just talking about her up-and-coming opponent, Emily Brooke, but there is someone a little closer to home who does dislike Amber, and the story just goes to show that sometimes finding the best neighbor isn't that easy. Amber O'Donnell is an adult model who hails from South Yorkshire, and drama seems to follow this 24-year-old around everywhere, at home and at work. With influencers crossing over to the boxing industry becoming a bigger thing than ever before, Amber recently signed a deal with Kingpyn Boxing to officially make her one of the 16 influencers looking to take part in the 3 separate sporting events. But here's the thing. Even though the fighting doesn't officially begin until the bell rings in the OVO area April 22nd, Amber and her opponent Emily Brooke nearly came to blows during a face-off earlier this month. After meeting together on stage, things quickly turned feisty when Emily leaned her head into Amber and the English adult model responded with a push. The two eventually had to be separated, but that little scrimmage would pale in comparison to the incredible ferocity Amber faced when she was confronted by one of her very own neighbors. Just a few weeks ago, the model was making a TikTok from the comfort of her own car when she received a knock on the window from her neighbor, a woman named Sharon. "What's up, Sharon? What's good, Sharon?" After rolling down her window, Amber was bombarded by criticisms by her next-door acquaintance who seemed to be entirely ticked off that Amber had no problem with being the local exhibitionist, shooting content from inside her home, not really aware of who can see her from the outside, if you know what I mean.
You're always stood in your windows with your out, and I've had enough.
Why are you looking if I'm stood at my neighbour?
I mean, why am I looking? You're in your windows, they're clear. That's all I can see, all I can hear, all I can do is you. Every day. I've had enough.
But of course, the announcement of her new boxing deal, the internet had itself a field day suggesting that Amber should square up with the 50-year-old. That would be a fight I'd pay to see. And this was an idea that Amber surprisingly had a positive reaction to. When the media picked up the story and ran with it, Amber clarified that her previous post had just been a joke, and while she might not get along with Sharon, she wasn't actually looking to knock her out in a fight, y'all. According to reports, Amber has been training for 2 years to prepare for this moment in the ring, and she's finally ready to shock everyone that she is not just a pretty face. Will Amber O'Donnell call out poor Sharon after putting an end to her beef with Emily feud at her next event? We'll just have to wait and see, but thanks for watching this episode of Famous News. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye, everybody.